Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll look at how to pronounce integrate and integration. So just now, as I said these words, integrate and integration, I pronounced it with the first T sound as an aspirated T. There's two ways that you'll hear native speakers saying these words. They may say integrate, like I just did, or often they'll also say integrate. So in words that have NT, oftentimes in native fluent speech, American speakers will drop the T. For example, I often, rather than saying internet, will say internet. Same thing with integrate. Sometimes we leave that T off. In this case, I think in the word integrate, I often will say my first T sound, but in connected speech, you'll hear both ways. So it's good to practice and to recognize. It's perfectly fine to say the T, but if I do say the T in integrate, I will say a true T like I say at the start of a stressed syllable or the start of a word. We don't tend to say integrate. So if there's an N, we don't use a flap T. So either integrate or integrate. In either case, in the first word integrate, we will be stressing on that first syllable. So my in syllable is long and has a clear vowel. And then I'll have a schwa for letter E, ta, inta, and a true clear vowel, a diphthong for our final syllable, ate. Be careful not to stress that even though you have the clear vowel. You don't want integrate, but rather integrate, long, short, integrate. Or integrate. We're still long on the in, regardless of whether or not we use that first aspirated T. Then when we move to integration, here we do stress on the A syllable because we typically have a pattern in English that when we have the shun ending, we always stress the syllable that comes before the shun. Communication, nation, etc. So in integration, again, I can either say integration without my T or integration with my T. I'll be quick now on these first two syllables. The vowel sounds don't change, but instead of integrate, I'll be fast. Integration. And here I do have that length and that stress on that clear A vowel. And then notice how I've written shun just as SHN. There's almost no vowel in that final syllable. If there is going to be a vowel, it'll be a little sound, a little schwa, or a little sound. It's a very reduced vowel, shun. I'm just moving as quickly as I can from the sh to the n with whatever little vowel comes in there, shun, integration. You may want to start on the stress syllable to get the rhythm correct for this last word. That would sound like gration, integration. Once you can say integrate and integration by themselves, do try practicing them in some short phrases just so they come smoothly and naturally with the correct new pronunciation for you when you want to use them in conversation. So for example, he's hoping to integrate into the community. The integration is going smoothly so far for the data. Thank you so much for watching this video. For your comments and questions, do feel free to leave requests for future videos in a comment and I'll cover them in a future video, or I'll give you resources. Often I may have already covered your word or can answer your question. So I do go through those comments and respond to everyone. Take advantage of that opportunity here with the channel. I'll be back again tomorrow with another word of the day, and Saturday we'll have our live question and answer class. I hope you can join us. If you have more questions about the sounds in these words or any of the sounds of English, check out our Sounds of English course on speechmodification.com. There I cover all of the sounds of English, their spelling, what words they're in, what accent patterns to watch out for, and it helps you to build a strong foundation to pronounce any word you like confidently and easily in American English. That's our Sounds of English course on our website, speechmodification.com. Looking forward to seeing you in our next class, and thanks again for watching. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye everyone. Hope to see you again soon.